What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to Starbound Custom Creations, and we are back with another episode. We got a ton of positive feedback from the first episode, so I am really happy to continue this series. And I've got 5 more weapons. Actually might have a little bonus weapon here at the end, but this first one here is for you guys. Any of you OG Starbound fans who are here from the very beginning are going to recognize this next weapon, or at least the projectile. And it's the old school globe launcher. Now this thing is really cool. The new people might not recognize it, but this thing, it shoots these little orbs, and they shoot out and they hover, they give off light, and they do a ton of damage when they hit. So you see like that. And they also, they're actually really good for lighting up caves because they actually don't blow up on walls. So you could pop one down in here, like that, and then if something walks over it, they die as well. So it's pretty cool. I called this one the red globe launcher, yeah. I basically just modified a shotgun. Now up next, we got ourselves the plasma rifle. This one here uses another old school projectile. You can see here it's got this little, it's actually a bouncy plasma projectile, so you can kind of bounce it a little bit. Not bad, nothing too crazy, but I do miss all the old school projectiles from early on when there's a bunch of like really weird ones. This next one here is also interesting. It's I call this one the Petal Fury. It's a Floran NPC rifle, but it shoots these petals. So it actually shoots like a leaf blade. It's kind of like a Pokemon attack, razorleaf. But yeah, pretty cool. Up next, we have this. This is the first spear I showed off. I had a couple people ask in the comments about getting this rocket spear. I showed it off, and I didn't give a command for it, which is kind of bad on my mistake. But you know, anyways, this thing here, it's got a little rocket feature, and what's cool about it is I actually modified it to where it doesn't use any it uses very, very little energy, so you can actually use it for a long time. However, the trade-off I made it is so that the fire doesn't actually do damage to mobs. So you can use it as like an actual transport item. And now this other item here that I've got pairs really, really nicely with the rocket spear. And this is another old school effect that many of you might not even know is in the game. So if you notice, we just got this weird status effect, and it's called Levitation. And this used to be a debuff in the game, or I think they thought it was a buff for a while and ended up being a debuff, because what happens is you can't, you don't touch the floor, so your jumps don't reset. So like right now I'm smacking the jump key and I can't do anything. And so you have to kind of touch the floor again before you can use your jumps again. So it gets kind of hard. But the really cool part is that these pants, they've got speed boost, lightness, and levitation. And when you pair it with this jet spear, you can actually use it to get around real crazy. Like you can explore a ton of area really fast. Pretty much, it's insane. You go so fast. This is fantastic for exploring planets. And this last one little here, I think you guys are going to love this. This is by no means a real weapon I intend on you guys to use. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's something really cool I kind of found. So I call this one Deep Space Revenge, and this puppy shoots meteors. We're going to actually zoom out real quick. Let's see here. Take us out, Scotty. All right. So we are going to boom. You can see I've been playtesting it over here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy weapon. Shoots meteors and everything. Yeah, so anyways, that's going to wrap today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.